Riot invited me to playtest set 16 to see exactly what they cooked, and I can tell you they cooked a lot of stuff. They added over 450 augments, they added 100 champions, they added a lot of stuff. So if you want to learn TFT and you want to invest time, I think set 16 might be the best one because you'll be rewarded based on the time that you invest. Okay. Talking about augments, I took here one that gives me 2 emblems, right? It's a gold augment, it's pretty good. Also, you can see here Spider Spines. After dealing 1000 damage, I pretty much get some spikes that do damage as well. These are not like special items for everyone. These can only be put on void units, okay? So the more voids you play, you get more items and you can put them on different champions from void. You also get some recommendation from Riot, so that's pretty good, especially if you're a new player. But pretty much, if I'm not wrong, I think these void items change from game to game, so pretty much you need to adjust. And for example, let's say that, oh, I have this item and I play around Malzahar, reroll, stuff like that, right? I play around Noxus because I have the emblems and I want to see exactly how good they are. There's like multiple ways of playing around Noxus, depending on the units that you want to play. For example, the Noxus units are Briar, Cyan, Draven, Darius, LeBlanc, Mel, and Ambessa, right? So you have the possibility of playing around Ambessa as main carry, or you have the possibility of rerolling Darius and Draven because both of them are 3-cast. But there's something different this time about set 16. The new mechanic is called Unlockables, okay? So pretty much there are certain units in the game that are locked behind certain conditions, okay? Let me make things simple. Let's say you have 60 champions that are by default, exactly what we know with TFT, okay? And then the rest of 40, you need to do certain things to be able to see them in shops, okay? I'm gonna give you an example. We're playing Noxus here, and I need a Darius, right? If I wanna see a Darius, I need to farm with Draven 1 gold, okay? This is the condition for him. After I farm 1 gold with Draven, in the next shop is guaranteed to get Darius, okay? You don't have to roll for him, you will see him in next shop. This is like the basic example of how unlockables work, and it's available for every unlockable in the game. Even for legendaries, even for 7 cast. Yes, in set 16, I have a 7 cast, which are pretty expensive. They are not like the 6 cast we had in the Arcane set where they were like all these powerful beings, but they are a bit stronger than the 5 cost, okay? They shouldn't be giga broken, alright? I'm just saying, they should, okay? Coming back to conditions, why is very important to know about the conditions for champions? Not only that you need to make the plan to like unlock, for example, very strong champions, like in this game you're gonna see Aatrox, right? But also, if you play a vertical camp, like we'll try to do this game, you need to unlock certain champions that maybe are lower cost, right? And if you don't plan from ahead, you might have some difficulties for like finding that unit later. For example, if you want to see LeBlanc, right? If you want to see LeBlanc in your shops, you need to play a Cyan with 2 items on your board. If you don't do it, you'll never see LeBlanc, right? So this can help, but can also do some harm as well. Because for example, let's say that you want to roll and you don't want to see a certain champion that is like the same cost. So of course your pool is like smaller, so it's easier for you to reroll. But on the same idea, it might be kind of hard if you want to hit your champions. Going back to the game, I have Noxus here. And you see something on the bench. It's a monster, and it's the Atakhan from League of Legends. This Atakhan pretty much spawns when you lose some HP on your board. When he comes, he like fears everyone and does a shit ton of damage. Of course, the more Noxus you play, he is stronger. He is very way stronger, right? But also, it's very important to know that the Atakhan is as strong as your entire team star levels. So for example, you have Briar 3-star, Cyan 3-star, Darius, Draven, blah blah blah, all of them 3-star. Of course, Atakhan gets more stats, you get more HP, you get more AD, AP, and all the zazz, okay? Also very important to know is that every time you go to the next threshold for Noxus, for example, we have 3, 5, 7, 10, right? Your Atakhan gain new abilities, right? You'll see in the future that he gets some fears, he gets some drain skills, and so on and so on and so on. The best carries, for example, for this camp, I would say that if you want to play around Ambessa, you should play around Briar because they kind of share the same kit. Briar kind of jumps in the back line like 4 hexes, kind kinda like a Kali if you wanna call her like that, but she's just similar, okay? So she for sure can reach backline and stuff like that. Also, if you saw here, Draven farmed down gold. So next shop, we're getting guaranteed a Darius. Also, I don't know what happened the first 2 rounds, but after that I got very strong. I guess I didn't have the Noxus in, right? Yeah. Alright, we're waiting for the next shop because I don't want to skip it at least yet, because I feel like it's important to know that you can guarantee the unit, okay? And also this game, oh, there you go, you get the animation as well. You get Darius unlocked, then you have it in the right shop. It's always in the same spot, okay? So it's not gonna be in the first, second or third place in the shop. It's always the 5th one. We had this with Charms a while ago, if you remember, right? So it's very good to know exactly where it appears, especially if you need to do a big transition. Also very important, and then I start skipping. All the PV rounds were removed and they were added other monsters, which is kind of cool because a new set, you kind of want to see new things. Also very important to know that in all the sets with the thematic of Runeterra, you get the basic skins, okay, of the champions. So it's way easier for like people to learn. Maybe there are new players and maybe they play League and it's their first time playing TFT, so it's pretty good. But also it's very important to know that they have some chromas, okay? So you'll see some small different colors here and there, right? So don't get don't think it's like gonna be skins or it's gonna be hard to understand the game. Alright, what am I making here? There you go. We get oh, I forgot to talk about this thing. Pretty much if you put your team in the planner, okay? You have this thing in the right corner. It's like a system that notifies you where you progress with your unlockables, okay? You can disable it, like at some point, probably after like 100 games and stuff like that, just gonna be bored of it, right? But if you put your team in the planner, you get like notifications like, oh, you achieved this, or you achieved this, or like, oh, you did this, right? And also it's very important to know this stuff because sometimes certain champions have multiple conditions. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want to spoil everything, but there's a 5-cost unit where you need to sell a Garen 2, a Lux 2, which are both 4-cast, and the Jarvan 2-star, which is a 1-cast, but it's very important because they share the same trait. They're all Demacia. So you'll have to sell some like very important carries for your team for 1 unit, 1-cast. 1-star, I'm sorry, 1-star, okay? Legendary 1-star. I'm taking Wolf's Gambit, I think, here. Very interesting augment, I'll be honest. I didn't expect it. You can pretty much get a pan or a spat, right? Depending on the fight result. I would have liked to like give you... I would like the game to give you like a reforger every game, but you know, is what it is. So we saw there some augment to Darkin. We have a lot of new items this set. We have the Void items. We have some modules in Piltover. No spoilers for that, you'll have to watch some clips, okay? Also, we have these Darkin weapons, okay? Darkin is a very interesting trait. You get Omnivamp, you get a lot of damage, but there's not a lot of champions that are Darkin. Are only 2, if I'm not wrong. But the trait has like 4, if not 5. So pretty much the Darkin weapons give you the trait Darkin, right? And also gives you an effect. They're pretty fun, a bit strong, some of them, but they are very interesting. Riot was very ambitious this set and they added a lot of stuff. Balancing, just hoping it's gonna be good. Alright, just hoping it's gonna be good. I'm level 6 here. I don't think I slammed anything. I think I was debating here if I want to like play around Draven or not, if I'm not wrong. Lose against this guy, he has Piltover, he has Rage Blades. I'm gonna start skipping now because I feel like you guys got the idea and I want you guys to like play PB and enjoy it yourself. So I'm gonna start skipping where there are not like, you know, very important decisions. Okay, I'm making a Noxus emblem here. I think I'm trying to play 5. I'm removing Leona. Leona, it's a Targon unit. I love Riot for this. So we have 6 Targon units, okay? All of them, they have no trait. If you play Targon, you get nothing, okay? Nothing, no stats. They're exactly like threats. You can put them in any board you want, and they're extremely good, okay? We have an Aphelios 2-cast, that is like attack speed AD, right? We have a Zoe that's a 3-cast, she's AP, she does some bubbles, some damage. We have Leona, which is my favorite unit because it's broken as fuck. She's a 3-cast, and she stuns 3 people instantly. Boom, like that. We have Tariq, that's a forecast, and he has like this big bubble, he heals around, heals allies, blah blah blah, all the zazz. And then you have like Asol, which is a 7 cast, only appears like if you play 5 Targons. He's a very heavy AP caster, you need Sojin, you need Nashor, and you want him to like cast as much as possible. But cutting the fluff, pretty much, Targons are the new threats. I love Riot for it, and you can put it in any board. Because I know that I'm not the only one that love the threats, and pretty much, for those that don't know what threats were, it's like units without any traits, okay? That can have CC, or like have utility in your board. And for example, these low cast units, like 2 cast, 3 cast, are amazing, especially when you don't have a carry, right? Maybe you want to go fast 9, maybe you need to like roll a 3-2 a bit at level 6, you know, to get something. These units are amazing. I think I'm rolling here for a sign because I wanted to unlock LeBlanc. There you go. See, this is a big problem. Because, for example, now I have the emblem. I have 2 emblems, right? But imagine I wouldn't have. And now I need to like play 2 items on my Cyan. I think I do make a declo and a bow on him. Do I forget? I hope not. I hope not. I might have forgotten. Because it has to happen in combat. And if I don't do it, it's quite bad. I think I wait actually for PV round because I have 7 Noxus anyway, right? And I don't care. Yeah, I think that's what I do. That's why I just realized I'm playing around the prior one. You can see here, Atakhan got new upgrades. Now he has gold. Also he has this cute dance. Egyptian. I like it. I like it. He has fear. He has drain. Does a lot of damage. Also, it's very important, and I might be incorrect on this, but Atakhan pretty much not only he gets stronger based on your Noxians, like Noxus units levels, but also your Noxus units get more powerful more he stays alive. Look at him! Look at him! Look how he looks! So is this like symbiotic synergy where like they buff each other, right? So you want like the Atakhan to be as strong as possible based on star levels, and you want of course to stay as much as possible alive because you want to like buff your team. Alright, let me skip next fight. We're fighting some Cog here, we're fighting a Vayne, some Demacia action, not bad, not bad. Vayne, it's a 3 cast, she has the tumble, it's a good unit, I like it. I saw Vayne reroll with, what's her name, with Leona, it was pretty good. Look at Atakhan, look at him. I mean, to be honest, it's 7 Noxus in stage 3. Not a lot of people can do a lot of stuff. So, happens. Alright, let me skip the next fight. We go in PV round. I'm very curious if and when I put here the items on Cyan. I don't know when I do it. But I guess I'm thinking that I don't really care about it. Because it's like, I don't need LeBlanc right now, you know? What do I get here? I have the healing items. I want healing item for Aatrox and I want healing item for Bessa. Got a lot of gold. It's pretty good. Items are not great. The tank of this team usually is Swain. Swain has this like big bubble. And this time he doesn't drain. You know, where you have Swain where he like ults and then drains everyone, blah blah blah. No. Now he has a big bubble and he stuns everyone around him. So he's pretty good. But he's usually the main tank because he's Juggernaut together with Briar, so you play them together, right? Another tank that I think I played is like a defender, but there's not a lot of good defenders, like with CC and stuff like that. So, but, I told you there are 2 options to play Noxus, okay? One is with Draven, Darius, and I forgot to say, I'm sorry, Cyan, okay? Cyan is a 2 cast. You can stay level 7 and still chase him, but pretty much every time he has like a takedown where he participates in a kill, he gets stacking HP. So you know how you had Mundo with push? We have Baus now. We have Baus in TFT. So for sure you should play around Cyan reroll as well, if you can of course. But if you play like for tempo, you play around forecast, so. I think I take explosive growth because I want to go level. Little bodies wouldn't be that bad. I might take H2. I miss a lot of units. Oh, for example here, thank god, I almost forgot about it. So you know how I told you about Aatrox that you need 2 healing items? I have them on Briar. Aatrox is one of those champions that need 2 conditions, okay? So you need the 40% healing on a champion, right? but you also need to be level 8. So for example, if you have like double healing item at level 6, you're not gonna spawn in with a legendary, you know? So I really like that Riot thought about it and made these ways of like guarantee the unit, but you need to like be you know, this one level. Also here we're playing a Taric because to be honest, I had no idea what I need. And now I think I realize that I need for Mel, I need LeBlanc, and I don't have LeBlanc. So I think now it's gonna like a bit, my wheels are gonna start working. But I cannot go level anytime soon, so I don't think I really try. So it's so weird that I'm playing around Barrier 1, but I guess I never had it. I don't know. Happen. Alright. I get Aatrox here. It's not a high roll. It was planned. I think I put all the items on him. And I'm not gonna spoil the fight because I wanted to see, but I'm gonna put this Aatrox in the top left corner, okay? Here I was debating if I need or double healing on him, because some people from Riot said that, oh, you want to build double healing on him, right? But if you're playing, listen, I'm giving day one advice. If you're playing a melee carry in set 16, Titans is the core item. Just look at Aatrox. He took bubble once from Zoe, and then he takes another bubble here. And I was like, where's my champion? And then, you'll see later, I actually read my ability, and you want him to die. Because if he dies, just look at him. Wait, why is this in it? Hello? He has 2 lives. We have a Xante, but now it deals damage. 8.3k. That's not bad. So I'm kind of proud of my Atakhan as well. Alright, what do I take here? I think I want to like look for oh, and his kit is like in 3 parts. Of course, he has the Q from League where he sunders, he stuns, blah blah blah, all the stuff. He has a very good kit, to be honest, for a 5 cost. I really like Aatrox, but I don't know if like his trait is very good. I think I'm taking a glove. Let me skip a bit because I want to see exactly what World Ender does. Because I think I hover over him. Oh, Noxus, okay. So pretty much I'm gonna stop here a bit because it's very important for the Atakhan, right? 3, he slashes enemy, deals magic damage. 5, Notions gets more powerful the longer he is alive. 7, he drains the soul of enemies on cast. Okay, so you want to have the levels, you want to have the units as well, right? So I just spaced out right now, but I realized for Mel it's a 5 cost again, right? To unlock Mel, you need Ambessa to start with 1 item at least, and you want her to die in a fight. So you can see that as much like you progress more in the game, and you're like, conditions are like kind of easy. Some of them are, but you can see that, for example, here that maybe you have AP items like I have on this. I guess it's Gambit. But you pretty much realize that you need to like go back to some units and do some stuff. You cannot straight shoot up to like high levels and be like, oh, I'm gonna win because I have all these amazing units, legendaries. It doesn't matter. You cannot unlock it. Oh, I have glove. Atakhan is doing work here. I don't think I roll here anymore. Now looking back at my game, it's like I did some very stupid shit, but come on. Cannot blame you for it. Also, we have Kindred. Sorry, I even forgot about her. Kindred, it's very similar to the one we had in set 1. I don't know if we had it in another set as well, but she pretty much jumps from spot to spot, and she's trying to protect her team. And she jumps, for example, here in my front line. I don't know. She puts the ult down. While the ult is down, nobody can die. When the ult it's over, you pretty much gain some HP. It's exactly like the one in League as well. I'm making 40 here. Another Aatrox, another Ambessa. Ambessa one, it's not enough. Here is what I do. I don't know if this is gonna work when it's live. Okay, so. But you know how I told you that I need 2 items on my Cyan to unlock my LeBlanc? I decided to do it a PV round, you know, so I have Slayer, Gunblade, Cyan. Nah, very good, I'm not gonna lie to you. What do I take here? I have some rods, I have some gloves, I have some decent items. There we go, I got my LeBlanc. 3 in a shop. God damn. And here I think I greed for my level. Because I think I need too much gold, right? You need like 2 cast, Ambessa, you need legendaries, yeah. Alright, I put items back to Mr. Draven. I have enough remover, so I don't care. Make some frontline, I make Morello. Items are kinda good, they're not bad. I think the other items will go on Ambessa at some point. Slayer. Not sure who gets Slayer here. So here I'm not... I don't remember, but I think I misleveled. Yeah. I was thinking that I need level 9 with 2 emblems and I'll be like, oh, I'm 10 Noxus, I don't care. But then I realized that... you'll see. Alright, let me skip. Let me see the rolldown, yeah? Oh, I have a Darius. I'm looking for Ambessa too, I remember now. I rolled here so deep because I need Ambessa 2 for Mel. But looking back now, I don't really need it, do I? I think I would win regardless. So we have Feeder 6. Feeder 6 is kinda good. Here's Fear. Oh, there you go. I think I want to put an item on her. So what do I do here? I remove, right? Okay. Looking back, I should have not done this. Because what if my Ambessa doesn't die, no? Also, Ambessa, it's a unit that I think needs Age of Night a lot. She might be fine with Titans as well, but she has this, like, kit where she dashes forward. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that unit. Don't quote me on it. Don't come for me. But she might be a unit that needs, like, Age of Night or it cannot work. Also, this goddamn, like, look at this Aatrox. Oh, I got the Mel. Mel has a very interesting kit. No pun intended. She pretty much throws 2 balls around her target that does damage. And then at some point where she has full mana, she like does a big burst. Which, looking at the numbers, they are a bit too big. Alright. Just look at the Mel. She has like some spinning circles. Let's call them like that. Yeah, I like that more. I don't remember why I put Aatrox second row. I think it's because I fought Zoe at some point and I took so much damage. Also this Gallia with the entrance. God damn. Clap your vibes back. Aatrox in the back line. You can see this ball spinning here. I like the animation a lot from Kindred. And from here I don't think I lose any rounds, but I don't want to skip fights because I want you guys to like see the other enemies as well. Because I feel like there are some interesting comps. For example, there's a hero augment on Viego, which is 1 cost unit. I have some voids here. Oh, you're fighting Viego. Viego pretty much works like in League, where he just jumps in the biggest clump, right? If you have the hero augment, which is very good because you can see here that if I would have played like a backline camp, I would have lost this like by a lot. So I think the Viego it's pretty good. Also Viego, it's Shadow Isles, and every time like any unit dies, you get some Shadow Isle souls, right? Based on that, you get more stats on your champions that are Shadow Isles. You upgrade their abilities, all the jazz. But it's very important to know that it's on any unit that dies, so you can literally play lose streak as well. Of course, if you can win streak, it's even better, but you know. The Ruin King, that's his name. Leap to the largest group of enemies within 2 hexes. So pretty much it can reach backline if you don't pay attention. I think I repositioned him here for him, right? Yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't want my Mel to die. So he's playing a TF. TF it's a 2 cast. It's a quick strikers for Viego, that's why. You can see here how fast my Ambessa died. It's just like, wow. Well, my Kindred does some job. I'll be honest, I have no idea where Kindred jumps. So I'll have to read it. So this Atakhan, man. God damn. 8.6k. Beautiful. A PV round, and I think here I just level now, because I realized I can play 10 Noxus, but I think people will die. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get in very fast. 10 Noxus. What it says, you get the Ruin incoming. So I'm not gonna spoil anything. Just gonna let you watch. And we go from there, yeah? Okay, there are 3 people alive. Left and Noxus. We're not gonna lose any fight, calm down. I was very curious to see exactly what Atakhan does, because I never saw it before in anyone, because I play like a lot of games but didn't saw it. And also it's like my first playtest where I actually got like a shiny thing. Look at him. Oh my god, what is the HP bar? I cannot even see him. Oh, he did a big mark on the ground. I even forgot he does the pulling the thing. What's going on here? Oh, let me go back, let me go back. Oh, so I have a big mark and after a while... I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I was gonna win anyway. But that's kinda cool. Oh, so pretty much he has big Atakhan with a lot of HP and after a while he just gets mad. Oh, I fuck with it. Alright, here I disable the HUD because I want to like the fight to look a bit better. But after this fight I realized that the lobby is over. So I think they gave him a cape at 10 Noxus. Look at him. Oh, there's a mark that's like... Oh, and the mark is like 10 seconds. And after 10 seconds he does the thing. Oh, okay, okay. I like it. I didn't realize. I saw the mark going around, but I didn't know what it means. Alright, anyway. This was 10 Noxus. It was kind of fun to play, I'm not gonna lie. I high rolled a lot. See you in the next video. We're playing around Zahin, which is a unit that you can only get in one way with only one augment. It comes later tonight in a few hours, probably. Alright, take care. See you later, and hope you like the video.